Have you ever looked at your phone and just felt overwhelmed? You know, that tangled mess of business chats, misleads, and just pure chaos? Well, you're definitely not alone. Today, we're going to dive into how Wavesin Mobile is trying to turn that phone of yours from a source of stress into your most powerful tool for growth. We'll break down their whole ecosystem, piece by piece.
So let's start with a question that I think is going to hit close to home for a lot of you. Is your phone actually working for you, or does it feel like you're working for it? I mean, if you're constantly juggling WhatsApp messages, trying to keep track of sales leads on your personal device, and you just always feel like you're playing catch-up, well, that's the exact problem we're talking about. It's the chaos that comes from using personal tools for professional work.
All right, so where do we even start to fix this mess? You start with the foundation. The very first piece of the Wavesin ecosystem is what they call the WhatsApp Command Center. The whole idea here is to take back control of the one app you're already using all day, every day, and turn it into a real command center for your business.
And this is what that chaos looks like in real life. These three things right here, they're the enemies of growth. When you're using the standard WhatsApp for business, you've got this constant flood of messy, disorganized chats. And that leads directly to misleads, lost opportunities, and the amount of manual work, the constant follow-ups, it's just a massive drain on your team's energy. It's just not sustainable.
This slide really shows the before and after perfectly. You go from that tangled mess on the left to a smooth, organized, and automated business engine on the right. And listen, this isn't just some small tweak. It's a total shift in how you operate. You stop reacting to every single message and start proactively managing your customer relationships. It's a game changer.
So how does this all happen? Well, it's not magic. It's a bunch of really smart tools. You get the ability to send personalized messages to tons of people, but safely. You can use AI to handle common questions instantly. You can set up automated follow-ups so no lead ever gets cold. You can even schedule your WhatsApp statuses for marketing. It's all right there.
And here's the bottom line, what this all boils down to. It's about turning those simple, everyday chats into actual customers. It's not just about getting organized for the sake of it. It's about making a real impact on your revenue by selling smarter, supporting people faster, and marketing way more effectively. Okay, so you've laid a solid foundation for your communication. Awesome. Now it's time to build for scale. And that brings us to the second part of the ecosystem, the intelligent sales platform. If the first part was the foundation, think of this as the high-performance engine that's really going to drive your growth.
So how do you actually scale up? You start by making sure absolutely nothing falls through the cracks. This CRM part of the system is like a giant net. It automatically grabs leads from everywhere, from your social media ads on Facebook or TikTok, from your website forms, from emails, even from missed calls. It all gets funneled into one central place, which means your sales team never, ever misses an opportunity again.
And once those leads are in the system, you get all these powerful tools to manage them. You can automatically send a new lead to the right person on your team. You can manage your entire sales process visually, just dragging and dropping deals from one stage to the next. And you can even start to forecast your revenue based on what's in your pipeline.
Super powerful stuff.
Now, this is where things get really slick. The whole system is designed to speed up the sales cycle. You can generate a price quote with literally one click, share it instantly on WhatsApp or email, and then, get this, collect a payment directly through an online link you send them. It just creates this seamless, frictionless path from a simple conversation to a closed deal.
All right, you've got your engine humming. What's next? Well, every engine needs a car, and every business needs a storefront. That brings us to part 3, the conversational online store. This is all about making sales right where your customers are already hanging out, inside of WhatsApp.
Okay, I know this sounds a little technical, but stick with me because the benefit is super practical. ERP integration. What does that actually mean? In plain English, it means your WhatsApp store can connect directly to your main inventory system, whether that's SAP or Odoo or something else. And the result is simple. Your stock levels are always accurate. You avoid that nightmare of selling something you don't actually have in stock.
Look, the takeaway here is really simple. Your customers live on WhatsApp, so your product should too. This whole setup lets you create a full digital store right inside the app. You can showcase products, and it'll manage the inventory, the payments, and even the delivery automatically. You're turning simple conversations into direct sales.
So, let's recap. We have the foundation, we have the engine, we have the storefront, but what about when you need to make sure you can reach absolutely everyone, no matter what? Well, that's where the final piece of the puzzle comes in, bulk SMS.
This is your business's megaphone.
Now you might be thinking, SMS? Isn't that old school? But think about it. Sometimes you need a guarantee. When a customer's internet is down, or if you have a message that is absolutely time critical, SMS is still the most direct and reliable way to reach them. It just cuts through all the noise. And hey, the numbers don't lie. SMS has these ridiculously high open rates, way higher than most other channels. It's incredibly cost-effective, especially when you're sending a lot of messages. And you get real-time reports on who got it and when. That makes it a killer tool for promotions, appointment reminders, you name it. So let's bring this all home. Let's put the whole picture together. Because this isn't just a random collection of tools. It's a single, integrated ecosystem where every single part builds on the last one. Let's do a quick flyover of how it all connects. First, you lay your foundation with Smart WhatsApp. That's where you get control and get everything organized.
Then you drop in that powerful sales engine with the CRM to really scale things up.
Next, you open up your digital storefront right inside WhatsApp so you can turn those chats into cash.
And finally, you grab your megaphone, the bulk SMS, to make sure you can reach every single customer, every single time.
And when you put all of those pieces together, what do you get? You get the core idea behind Wavesin Mobile, driving real, measurable business growth through smart, intentional conversations on the one device that is always in your customer's hands.
You know, this whole shift to conversational commerce, it's not just some buzzword. It's about meeting your customers where they already are. So the real question this leaves us with is this. In a world that's becoming more mobile every single day, can any business really afford not to have a strategy for this?